I don't know why this is being fubbly. I'm gonna turn it off. When we see Camille at the end of Zeta, he's smiling when his visor is shattered. He doesn't realize what's going on. He's out of his head, out of this world. There's some comfort to that. That's why I drew him not smiling here. Horrified. Still broken. Still locked behind this broken mask. But he has one good eye and he can see. And what he sees does not make him smile. He's capable of understanding. So our lost hero, our broken savior, returns to our story just in time to experience the greatest horror, the grand fear, the kind of thing that he sacrificed himself to prevent forever. And despite his awakening, despite his awareness, and despite his new ability to reach out and try to communicate and help those he sees in need, against something on this scale, Camille's no god. And that's what it would have taken to stop that colony drop. I could go on and talk about my interpretation of the events, or how they made me feel, but someone did it better than I can in the comments, so I'm gonna lean on that for a second. Angel James writes, "The Psycho Gundam Glemmy has is the one used by Rosemi. It was given to him by Haman, who had a picture of Rosemi in a report. That it was the same Psycho Gundam used by Rosemia is important because she was Camille's surrogate little sister, just like Puru is for Judo. It's also important because Camille and Zeta was never able to save Four or Rosemi from the grips of the Devil's Machine. Until now. It seems like he's ascended now. Something like how, after her death, Lala ascended beyond life and even time. After what Sirocco did to him, Camille's body and his mind don't seem to be in sync or connected. His influence has moved past the physical. And then, after the battle ends, an injured Puru brings everyone to where Camille is. He's kind, isn't he? She asks Fa. Conclusion, the somber instrumental version of Zeta OP2 plays, the same track that played at the end of Zeta when Camille was incapacitated. And when they cross over the hill, he's just there, sitting at the shore, soaked in the sea spray. He's finally free from war and killing, but he can't even enjoy it, not fully. He's still not all there. I'm not ashamed to admit that I cry every time I watch this episode, because Camille and Fa, and frankly all these children, deserve this, to be able to peacefully sit and enjoy nature without worrying whether they're going to live to see tomorrow. And on to 35. It was the voice of God, or at least that's what it felt like. Judo. Camille gets maybe a couple of hours of peace and rest before he senses what's happening, the thing that haunted Beltorchica and his sister Rosemi. A colony drop, the sky falling. He's sent into spasms of pain by it, and Fa decides to get Camille to safety away from there. He's fighting her, he's fighting the others, and even after what's happened to him, even if it will kill him, Camille cannot sit idly by and let a tragedy like this happen. I'm not sure what the people see when they look at Camille. Hayato saw cats, Judo sees Puru in space. The kids and Fa seem to understand it to some degree. Puru tells Judo not to let Camille's feelings be blown away. I don't know what that means either. It's in dream logic or something. The sheer magnitude of how horrific the colony drop on Dublin is astonishing. The people of Dublin were betrayed and sold out by their leaders, bowing to the whims of Haman Karn. Presumably the same leaders who approved the creation of the Tetons, a group created for the sole purpose of hunting down Xeon remnants, a group created to keep the sky from falling. As the colony is about to fall, Camus starts running for the coast, his drive and desire to save life propelling his body to keep going. Not even the damage from Sirocco can stop him. All the while, he utters the words of his sister, who is taken apart and put back together to stop something like this from happening. When Hayato dies, he asks if the voice he's hearing is Katz's. Another loss for Frau, who's probably given birth by now. She was pregnant last time we saw her. Another child who will grow up without a father. Let's and Kika lose their second, just like their first, because of Zeon. Riders in the Sky, Camus' theme, plays after Hayato dies. Judo hunts down Rakan, anger and grief putting himself and his friends at risk. As he tells Rakan, "How can you fight a war and not be mad?" And then it hits. The fighting stops. The world pauses. And Dublin is consumed in light. The fighters are launched away. Puru convulses, clutching her head. Camus sinks to his knees as he comes to the coast. The horizon and sky full of fire and smoke. Treachery, betrayal, loss, failure. A deep tragedy. If we weren't in an all-out global war for survival, we are now. Some will cede and bow out of fear, but some will rise against this. You can't just bring back a specter of the greatest terror that rocks the bones of all the people of Earth and not expect a response. But for now, the scope of the tragedy is overwhelming. It's strange that we might feel the most connection to the tragedy through Hayato's death. One person, just because we know him. But an entire city, the entire population of a major civilian population center, just got wiped from existence. On a whim, to make a point. War criminal doesn't cut it. Mass murderer? Getting closer. Enemy of all living beings? That sounds about right. We've seen what happens when you make an enemy of all living beings, and there are some champions of that force around. Camus has embodied that energy once before. And it destroyed him, but accomplished his goal. That's where we're at. Against the threat of total annihilation, self-sacrifice becomes easy. But this can't end the same way. Judo can't destroy himself to defeat his enemy. That doesn't do it. We saw that. We've been down that road. Judo is the evolution. The OP is clear. So, with his predecessor nearby, and now capable of some degree of communication, with the enemy's plans in great and terrible motion, we move on to episode 36 of Double Zeta Gundam. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing all right. That was a thing. Let's see what happens next, shall we? Drawing done. Nothing to it but to do it. Lightweight, baby! Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Yeah, buddy. Ain't nothing but a peanut. A giant colony peanut falling to the planet and exploding our city. Despite maybe because of the horror of those episodes, they're gorgeous. They flow so well. A lot of episodes of Double Zeta Gundam don't flow that well. Kind of like, oh, we're doing a thing, and then there's a battle. Whoa! This flows really well. This was well planned out. It's a continuous ramping of tension. glancing at the sky, wondering what it'll happen. Fighting a desperate battle that won't really affect the outcome. Airlifting people out by the container load, knowing that we're leaving the majority of the population behind, but saving who we can. In-fucking-credible. Spec-fucking-tacular. Let's watch more. I've got episode 36 of Double Zeta Gundam up and ready to go. It's in 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find the picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description down there. Timer-based version is what you're watching now, and it'll be up on the YouTube. Early access on the Patreon. Beep beep timer to count you down. Let's go. I used to think you were hot. Now you're a mass murderer, and I don't think I can think you're hot anymore. Rue's still hot. Let's go, Rue. Best girl, 100. My hair has gotten so annoying. Eyes. Oh yeah, worth mentioning that has meaning now, right? Camus' voice at least seems to be the silent voice. Okay. How are we gonna... More than 0. She enters the story. The stage is set. Oh my god. She gonna end up in the Psycho Gundam? Doing cleanup? Wow, we're just right in it. Fucking Rakan Dakaran. Literally ran into him. No, Rakan Dakaran. Don't you see that we're being nuked? We don't have time for this, Rakan Dakaran. Ricky Tikki Tabby. Oh, hold on tight, kids. Okay, so I said that it didn't seem super climactic and explosive. I was wrong. We just only saw the first part. Yeah, that's how she gets off. Fuck. A flaming monument through the clouds. Oh, we see it above the clouds, too. Holy shit. You feel good about this? You feel good about this, Clemmy? Excuse me? Marshmallow? I haven't heard that name in a while. I haven't heard that name in... What? Wait, I guess maybe because it was his plan originally? Oh, massive death. All the pain, yeah. Survivors. Fuck. Come here. Whoa, thanks for the warning, bud. Or I guess he new type sensed that. Fuck off. Oh my god, all with this. Yeah! Oh, where is this? Oh. Across. No. That's too many. Oh no. She got a double mega self vibe. Fuck, I got things to say. Ah, the dress. Something foul. Oh shit, he knows too. A reflection. A little sister turned into a monster. It was both. He's smoking. Zaku 3. I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of my way. Ugh. Oh, there goes legs. Yeah, you got him, man. Oh no. Oh, she bad. Well, she sounds like Haman. Huh? Uh. She already has a bunch of knowledge. Wonder how that works. Sans Gundam team with Pluto coming to kill them all. Do we have any mechs on board that haven't launched? Oh shit, she's going. She wants to stop it. Yeah. I do not want you to get killed by your twin. Told ya. Aw, fuck. The devil's machine. She's ready, too. Fuck. And we're really fucked. We're really fucked. That means we can't henshin? Or can we still without the core fighters? Because those can detach. Still flying. Oh no. So the only physical difference I've noticed between the two Plues is that Plu 2 seems to have longer hair. Holy shit, she's firing via psychic. Holy shit, if you can land this shot, Plu 2. The trust. The trust. It'd be so funny if we just blast her out of the sky. That's not gonna do it. I can't do it. Fuck. Oh, she's going for the Cubele. Oh no. It hasn't even started like psychoing her yet. She's just chilling. What? I mean, I remember the crazy shotgun blast thing, but that was different. It was shooting lasers at lasers. Cubele. Plu, do not kill yourself for this, please. Plu, if you die here... Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Me? I don't care if we take out Plu 2, I just want Plu to be safe, and the Argoman to not get destroyed. Total clear for the episode. Cool. Nice. She can climb down out. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. You are them. They are you. Zaratsky. That's awesome. We are the same. Oh no. Bits and blasts, babe. Sacrificing all her bits. Fuck. Okay, they're really evenly matched, it seems. Fuyukai. Oof. No. Nope. Yay. God, this is insane looking. Brother. They're exactly like me. Oh boy. Mark II. Ah. Ah, look who's back. Back again. It feels bad. Yeah, it's in the name, man. Bad news. Right. All right. What's going on inside the Audhumla? Oh, it's bad. The bridge is empty. That's what's going on. And the refugees? Okay, the refugees are alive. Jeez, that's terrifying. This is an empty death ship. Fuck. We gotta fly this thing to a landing now. Those sparks were amazing. That's familiar. Same attitude. Ugh. Good gravy. Up beyond the clouds. Through the broken sky. Oh my gosh, that was awesome! Nah! Give me a hug! Oh, nice! Nice! A Daedalus hug. What an incredible landscape. What an environment. Okay. Whoa. God, it makes me pucker. It just makes me afraid. That's crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do not sacrifice yourself, girl. Girl, do not sacrifice yourself. She figured it out. Please, Dameda. No, Dameda, Dameda, Dame, Dame, Dame. Do not kill yourself for this, dum dum. She reflected back to her? Did that work? Is Blue alive? Oh, fuck. Yeah, what about the Cubely? It can kind of operate on its own, though. Oh. Champion. There he goes. Uh-huh. Extended sword. Damn it, is she out? Fuck. Very much like Camille. Immortal, glowing, charging. Plue. It's not her, man. Damn it. It's not her, man. Plue's dead? That's what we're So she did just explode. That's some fucked. That's some big fucked. Welcome to the My Sister Died to the Psycho Gundam Squad. Shit. Fuck. Oh god, no. Now it's breaking. Oh my goodness. And the second hammer drops. Like we're no longer able to reach beyond the clouds. Over back to, nope, to the Argama. So Plue just died right there? She just sacrificed herself to save Judo to kill herself? So she wished herself dead in the... Smoke and dust and ash and debris and human body parts. Oh, God. Run all the way to the shore just for this? That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. It just got worse. And we continue the trend of deaths that I'm not entirely sure about, and so I have a really hard time feeling anything about it until it gets confirmed, and then it's like a fuck. Truly welcome, Judo, to the My Sister Got Killed by a Psycho Gundam Squad. I think the episode is spectacular. I mean, it's really beautifully gorgeous. This burnt umber red tone that's through everything, along with the filter of debris that's, as far as I can tell, over almost every scene. Like, a majority of these big combat scenes have this speckled debris filter placed over it. I imagine in Cell era that means actually speckling cells with different speckle patterns and switching them out every frame, which is crazy. You know, we spend some time in sort of white space with everything blowing past, and that's crazy too, because there's shifting movement to the entire space behind. And both of our major effective new types feel something foul on the way. A monster made by Glemmy to carry out his will. The view clears, and the devastation sinks in. Smoke higher than the clouds. A city in burning embers and ashfall. The colony itself still glowing from the heat of impact, of entering the atmosphere. Cutting beyond the clouds. It's almost grand or beautiful. You know, I just finished watching Macross, and there are a bunch of scenes that are kind of like this, and they're almost heroic. This great thing embedded in the earth, thrusting skyward. But this is just a landmark of destruction. And by the end, we don't even have that remain. I imagine Mashamir Cello is feeling very proud of himself. What the fuck? So I'll use this chance to redeem myself. I'm gonna have to skip a bunch because there's a bunch of Pluto nipples. Endless agony. Screams of grief. And this is... what's interesting, I looked up the scene of Camus with his face mask shattered, and what it pulled up included a picture of Judo in his mask crying after hearing all the voices of the dying. Judo here really embodies both. The voice comes in, the silent voice comes in, and tells him that anger is a reason. The reason. And there's your outlet. Rock on, Dakaron. The spectacle of these battle sequences is really amazing against the dark destruction and backdrop. And Rakan immediately realizes, kind of like Sirocco has before, kind of like a couple of people have, whoa! Something is different here. This guy wasn't like this a second ago. Now he is. Camus can do nothing but run. Dark-lit Glemmy. The goddess of fate will inevitably smile upon me. He really believes it. Destiny and fate. So he sends out this clone of Plu to do his dirty work. And we sense the awakening. Pan over to the damn dress. Now that I know that she's gonna die in this episode, that makes a lot of sense. Because she never like, puts the dress back on. You know? Fuck. And the voices are all in unison. Something foul this way comes. What? Spectacular impact frames. That was 3? Yeah. Bing, bang, bong. And then the full white. It's like subliminal messaging that just says, this is fucking rad. That's what the message is. There's some really cool pieces of movement, like... and then more impact. Huh. Plu's awakening. I'll help you if you want to distinguish yourself in battle. Bright's got his head in the game. Find survivors if we can. Plu's desperate. This also makes all the sense, you know? Desperately dragging herself to her death. It mirrors Camus running, unable to stop himself to the waterfront. I will say one thing, which is that Pluto's normal suit is freaking dope. It's a cool color scheme. Yellow, red, black, with the orange hair. Like her orange hair is right in the middle of the red pieces and the yellow pieces of the suit, so it's like it's kind of a perfect match. And then the handles of the Gundam are all kind of a perfect match. It's pretty rad. Kind of Asuka-y. You know? I mean, Asuka's suit is an orangey red over to a full bright red with orange cups. And then black elements, black highlights. Kind of similar, kind of Asuka-y. Less sexualized, of course, but in the same realm. I didn't expect to have an actual like trauma response to seeing the Psycho Gundam. It actually did that to me. The only explanation for it is that I'm afraid of it. It's managed it. You know, it was kind of silly before, but this thing is really one of the scarier pieces in the universe. Colony Drop is scary as fuck, giant disaster, but a machine that can warp minds and make them evil, monstrous, take control of people, a reversal of the machinery that we've been building that emphasizes and like boosts the signals of the people inside. Instead, it changes them. Get all the fighters together to go do a rescue mission on the Audhumla. Bright listens to Plu, which is really good. And more than listens, like puts full faith in, lets her full new type guide the canon, believes entirely in what she's saying, and goes for it. And doesn't do it. They're too closely connected. That's my take. She knew to dodge. She felt it coming. A Psycho Gundam. Terrifying. And then we get this moment where it blasts all of the lasers out of the sky. And they crackle and... So in a partially disassembled Cubele with a mostly sick, destroyed body, Plu 2 makes herself a hero. These guys are pretty heroic too. But we enter into battle and are perfectly matched. Despite the differences in their machines, the pilots are very much the same. Reflecting each other's bits, destroying each other's bits. But the Psycho Gundam is way overloaded with weaponry. We use really stark contrast between the two. Their glows are different. What are you? Clever, but not enough. Again, I think with all the ash fly and the shifting movement and chaos and explosions and light beams and weird shit happening with bits and confusing angles, this is just a rad combat. Even though I don't like how it ends. Judo's there. It's too many times that something like this has happened. That a character dies to protect the main, or... Psycho Gundam complete. I gotta say, it's pretty fucking badass. But it does terrify the shit out of me. At least we'll rescue these refugees. Whoa. And then I think this landscape's amazing. Again, the color scheme is amazing. The feel of it is awesome, but fighting in and alongside this enormous, just crashed spaceship in the midst of a destroyed city, it becomes like broad brushstrokes. big emotional sweeps, less than specifics. It's like emotion comes to the fore, and the individual specifics of what's going on cease to matter as much. There's too much. There's too much feeling everywhere throughout it. And his machine is what fails. Not Judo's will to fight or ability to, but his machine. The Psycho Gundam proves itself against the Double Zeta. I think this moment of debris fall is gorgeous. There's just so much going on. He's got nothing left, huh? So she leaps in the way. Oh! She flings the Dodai in front of the... and ends up holding on to him. She flings the Dodai in front of the beams. And then she begins glowing. Okay, she's glowing and holding the beams back. It's direct shots against Plume. I was just hoping for a sec. I was like, maybe the Cubely flew further away and she's not super dead. Nope, she's super dead. Of course I disturb you. And her glow goes red. And deep and serious. Like Camus'. It's natural to be disturbed at the sight of yourself. But you can't kill yourself. Can't stop being you. An idea that echoes within Plu, because she has genuinely wished to not be herself, to be someone else. A Plu with only the violent tendencies. And then this moment of, like, confusion? I'm not sure. I'm Plu too! I am Plu too! As she undercuts her entire identity. What? Finally says, contradicting her previous statement, you can't stop being you. She wishes for it. She overcomes that because she wants to save Judo. So she wishes herself dead, turns the beams upon her, and obliterates the Psycho. But what was the first thing that explodes here? That. Is that the Cubely itself? The beams are all rotating and she's shifting them. She takes control of the other bits. She takes control of all of the bits. I think that's the Cubely exploding. And so the rest of the movement is post-Plu's death. They hone in on the Psycho and blow it up. But it's built differently. She's not in the chest cavity, she's in the head. We see it in this form. It's crazy, it's like the Terminator reveal. A monster under the surface. Now you die too, because Plu did explode there. And Judo glows. Full new type puberty. Enough trauma acquired by boy. You! His beam extends as we've seen before. The blasts and bullets do nothing. Plu was inside the Double Zeta's mind? I don't know what she means by that. The beams do nothing. Judo becomes what Camus was, an unstoppable force of vengeance and justice. But he does stop. He recognizes the face, and he stops. There's more to him. But also, just deep shock. Plu was killed by Plu? So like the colony did just minutes ago, Judo plummets to Earth. The top half of the colony follows. I guess probably because they shot it with a high mega cannon. That's probably what did it. The sky looks perfect and clear. Space isn't harmed by this. But Earth is marred by this. It rains black ash and death. And we fail again. Bright has the right of it. We can't dwell on that. We have to be proud of saving who we could. We couldn't stop this. But that does little to comfort the heart. Now we have to make sure it never happens again. That starts with eliminating the people who did it and are willing to do it again. Fucking shit. It's not like I expected an uplifting episode here, but that really hurt. I thought we were gonna do an ongoing build with Plu. Maybe we still will. Maybe Judo, like Camille, will, see the face of a person he cares about inside of the Psycho Gundam and try and want to pull them out of that. We don't know how many Plus there are. But none of them will be Plu. She's gone. The person that she became because of her contact with us. An episode of Tears and Ashes. Okay. That's it for me. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Double Zeta Gundam. That sure was a thing, huh? I look forward to speaking to all you insightful people in the comments and seeing if you've got any interesting takes on this one. For now, this feels like an ending to this portion. Thanks, Prue. You would have been a great little sister. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for more. Much love. Peace.